We often hear the importance of setting healthy boundaries for protecting us from toxic people or toxic situations, or to set standards in our relationships. But there is another important main reason that is often not taken enough in consideration, in particular if you're a highly sensitive person. So setting healthy boundaries with people around us is not an easy task, and it requires first to be able to know where are our limits and when we are dangerously approaching them, when instead we do not know them or we do not feel them. We step over them again and again until the day with that specific person in that specific situation where we overreact or we might even explode. Have you been there already? So the result we might get in that situation are, number one, yes, we might feel release of a weight that maybe was already sometimes we were having on our shoulders, unconsciously or consciously. So we might really feel something like, finally I said it or I did it. But at the same time, we might feel also guilty for the way, for the tone, for the wording we might have used. Number two, often the person who have received this unexpected overreaction might feel hurted or offended or even lost in translation, because before they were thinking that we were in a certain way and now they are doubting to know us, maybe. To not talk about the fact that some of them might feel guilty because maybe they didn't realize what was making us uncomfortable before. So, the main thing to set healthy boundaries in our relationships is not only to protect us from toxic people and toxic situation, to set our standard, but to create healthy relationships with ourselves and with the people around us, and avoid to hurt us as well them. What do you think? When you learn to feel when you are near your limit about something and when you are dangerously approaching it, you will feel authorized to share where you are with the person in front of you. And the way you are going to do it is in a way that might be similar to, let's say, when you are at the table and you are just asking something like, hey, can you pass me the mayo? And you might say, hey, do you know that I do not feel really comfortable about that thing? So you will use another type of wording because you will honor yourself and the other person. And at that point, the other person will be in the position to receive this information easily and to integrate it. And this person will interact with you in the future, taking care of what you just said, feeling reassured of what makes you feel good or bad, and not having the uncomfort feeling of not really knowing you. And if you are one of those person that think, but that person should know it already. Very often, they don't. Very often, people need to hear clearly what you need, what is your limit, because it's not their responsibility to extrapolate those information from the way you behave, from the tone you use, or from the action you might have taken. And if you are a highly sensitive person, most of the time you let the other pass before you. So very often you do not care about your limit because you want the other to be happy first. So what I want to propose you is, from today, what about if you start to consider that when you are with a nice person, so I want to underline not a toxic person, and as you want this person to feel good, be fully, completely yourself, to respect them and allow it when you are near one of your limits, to avoid to hurt them. So even if it is hyper important that you set your limits first for yourself as you are a highly sensitive person and you tend to put the others before, please consider this from today. If you set your limit, you are making a good thing for the other first. Or two. What do you think? So if you're still here, thank you for watching, and I'm really happy to receive any feedback with a like, with a comment below, and please let me know if you have questions or if you would like me to develop other subjects that might be of help for you. Have a great day.